Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to focus on multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number. And I'm going to show you this using the associative property. I want everyone to say associative. You're going to love this property because it's very similar to using number discs, and we're really focusing on the equation. So let's get started. In class, we did some review questions already. And now I'm just going to show you how we how we break this apart. So our equation is 40 times 22. Notice a two-digit, there's two digits, by two digits. And we're solving for a variable of y. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to simply break this number apart. I know to get to 40, I can multiply by two numbers. I can multiply by 4 and I can multiply by 10. Okay? And I'm multiplying that by 22. So now what I do is I'm going to show this equation. So I have 4 times 10 times 22. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a place value chart. We have our ones, we have our tens, we have our hundreds, over here would be our thousands, and I have 22. So 22 means I have two tens, 1, 2, and I have two ones, 1, 2. And I'm multiplying that by 10. If I'm multiplying it by 10, that means it's 10 times bigger. Each digit moves over one place value to the left. So now that those two ones become two tens, those two tens become two hundreds. Now, I don't have just 22 one time, I have 22 four times. So I'm going to show one, we have one time, two times, three times, four times. And we'll do the same in the tens place. We have one time, two times, three times, four times. Notice I did this four times because we are multiplying by 4. So now let's figure it out. I have 200, 400, 600, 800. Let's look in the tens place. I have two tens, four tens, six tens, eight tens. And in the ones place, now I have nothing, giving me a value of y being 880. Okay, so what I did first was I just broke apart my numbers, and then I did my number discs. We're going to try one together. Here we go. Our equation is 20 times 34. First, what I'd like you to do is to do that first step for me. I gave out too much. We should have 2 times 10, and we're multiplying that by 34. I'd like you to pause your video and just show the 34 in your place value chart. So pause your video, then come and check back with me. So we have our place value chart, and we're going to draw in 34. So in the tens place, I have 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the ones place, I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm multiplying that by 10, which means I'm moving one place value to the left. One place value to the left. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And this one's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's one time. But I don't want to do it one time. I will need to do it two times. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can add them up. So total, I have in the, we'll start in the ones place. We got rid of this, so there's nothing in the ones place. Now we have 4, 8 in the tens place, and we have 3, 6 in the hundreds place, giving me a value of K of 680. This next one I'm going to have you try all by yourself and then check back with me to see that you did it correctly, okay? Let's check it out. your equation is 30 times 42, and your variable you're solving for is b. Go ahead. All right. Hopefully your first step was you realized that we broke apart your 30 and we got 33 times 10 equals 30, and we're multiplying that by 42. So we put our 2 in our ones place and we put our 4 in our tens place. We're multiplying by 10, which means these digits are moving one place value to the left. And then we're going to do that 3 times. So this number 2 will be in the tens place 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Our 4 in the tens place is now going to move to the hundreds place. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do that 3 times because we're multiplying by 3. Then we add them all up. So in the ones place, we have nothing there. In the tens place, 2, 4, 6. In the hundreds place, we have 4, 8, 12. Oh, I can't fit 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our 2 and regroup our 1. 1 and 0 is 1, giving us a value of B of 1,260. I want you to just double check your work and my work. I know some people were like, oh, I'll just do repeated addition. No way am I going to add 42 30 times. That doesn't sound fun to me. So I think that the associative property is a great strategy to use. Okay, let's keep going. This one is all you. 20 times 27, and our variable is J. Go ahead and solve that for me and then check back. So pause your video, then check back with me. All right, so your first step was to just simply break apart your tens. So I had 2 times 10 equals 20, and we're multiplying that by 27, which means I have 2 in the tens place and 7 in the ones place. We're multiplying that by 10, so it's moving one place value to the left. And we're going to do that 2 times. And then we add it up. So now in the ones place, I have nothing there. In the tens place, I have 14. 7 and 7 is 14. I can't fit 14. So I would put my 4 and regroup my 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5, giving me a value of J of 540. Okay. What we're going to do now is I'm going to let you go ahead and do your exit ticket. So you can find your exit ticket in today's Schoology folder, and it's labeled 12-1. You'll notice when you get to Schoology, let me show you real quick. When you get here, you'll see in the math folder, it's week 12, today is Tuesday. You'll have to upload this worksheet because I need to see your work. Now, friends, we've talked about this a few times, that when you're showing your work, it's not just rewriting the equation with the answer. Just like we were practicing in class, that's what I want to see. I want to see you filling in your place value chart, multiplying by 10, then taking that number and multiplying it, okay? So I got to see that, so you'll fill it in on Notability and then upload it back into the Schoology assignment, okay? Good luck. Thank you for working hard, and I will talk to you soon.